Bobby Adams World here, and today we have a very cool, unique vehicle. It is a Porsche 356D replica by Intermechanica. Now, in the Porsche replica world, they're 99% of them are all Porsche Speedsters. There's a few coupes out there that are replicas, but then there is the D Roadster, which is it was like a coach built car by Deutz, I'm saying it wrong, but they had, so basically a cab had like the window frame was part of the body. Then you had the Speedster, which had the low window, and then they had there was no roll-up windows. And then the D-type was a coach built, which had the bolt-on, like the little higher glass, more like a cab, but had roll-up windows. So it was like a little more luxurious version of the Speedster. And Intermechanica was in Canada. They actually built cars in the 70s, which if I know correctly. You can read my ad, I'll get the whole history. But he started doing these Porsche replicas. And they were all factory built. They were like known as some of the best quality built replicas ever built. And it is true, because you drive this car, it doesn't feel like a replica. Like, I have real ones. And this thing actually is tight and it feels like a real deal, like Porsche that was built from the factory. So you can like actually take this and drive this thing and not have to worry about, you know, not having windows and a top and all that stuff that you do with other Porsche replicas. So the windows roll up and down, you can lock the doors and put the top down, all done yourself, but it's all really well built, really well done, well designed car. And I'm just going to show, since we have it, I'm going to put you open the door, everything's really solid. The windows have a full roll-up window mechanism. It is like really solid and tight, just like a factory built, like a real Porsche. But I mean, it is a factory built car from Canada. And like, you can even look on the top bars are really nice. Everything's very like well built with weather stripping and everything in the top. You don't see very many come available, honestly, on the market. And actually, you got the sticker, Intermechanica here, International, British Columbia, Vancouver, made in Canada. But we're gonna end the video here, and I'm gonna put the top down, and then we'll finish the video because it's really hot out. So, but I wanted to show you, because this is a very important part of this car, is this whole roll-up window setup and the D-type. So people are known for having Speedster replicas, but people don't really know about these. Not many people do, and it's really gives, if you really want to trick somebody, this is the best way you're gonna do it. So, or not have people question you, you know? So, all right, we'll see you in the next video here. We're back again, top down, ready to cruise. So, as you can see, it looks really cool. I mean, this thing really has that like legit Porsche look with the way that with this D-type windshield. It would even fool me unless I looked at and saw the radio inside of it. But for the most part, you're fooling 90% of the people, 99%. But the goal is not to fool anybody. It's just for a cool car to have fun with, and just a really well-built car. And that's what this is, because you go to buy one of these, again, the genuine one, you're paying $150,000 to $250,000. This one you get in for a fraction of that. And I don't think they bank them anymore either. So as I said, the Intermechanica replica is built in Canada, fully factory built. This one, okay, I gotta go back a little story-wise. I got this car from a friend of mine who found it from another guy in Sun City, Arizona here. He owned the car multiple years, and I don't have the history on it. So I don't know when it was built by Intermechanica. I don't know what, I want to say it's one of the earlier cars, just because the car's got 51,000 miles on it. So the guy drove, it was driven, like the guy drove the car and had fun with it. I just don't know the exact year it was built. It does have a few flaws here and there we'll go over, but the fit and finish and everything is great. It runs and drives great. It has a receipt. The guy just went through it mechanically and spent like several $1,000s at a bug shop here in town. I don't know exactly what CC motor is in it, but it's a bigger CC motor. I'm guessing 1600 and above, and I'm not a Volkswagen guy, so don't quote me on that. I will do more research and read it inside the ad that I have up. this more of a video for a condition report. That's what I do it for, so I don't have all the facts sometimes. But it's the red with the tan. It's got like the speedster style seats in it. You saw the top up, the roll-up windows, but a really pretty car. It's got the wood steering wheel, which is really pretty. It's like an accessory steering wheel. But overall, the car's got a great look. It's a great fun car. Again, it's not so perfect where you got to be afraid to drive it. This car you can jump in, drive, have fun with. Even if you have the real one at home, a lot of guys buy these just to drive because they don't want to screw up their real one that they just got done restoring. Or you get some clown, you go for a nice dinner and you get some clown, had a few more too many glasses of wine, this plows into your original D-type, you're gonna be pissed off. So if they wreck this one, you get another one. I'll get you another one. So that's the way I look at it. But so let's get down to the important stuff. Condition-wise, it's got the nice chrome wheels, good tires on it. We're going around the car. It's got a couple little stone chips that are touched up in the front. These little grills got a little bit of age to them. That's why I say it's a little bit older build. I guess patina, I'd say. You want to get really picky. This bumper is pushed in a hair from that one. There's not the gap there. And I didn't mess with all this stuff. I'm just selling it as it sits. It's got some scrapes right underneath here, the bumper, that were touched up. It's got a little flaw right here, a little crack starting. Now this is a fiberglass body, if you didn't know. It's got a little crack starting there. Nothing major, but it's there. You got a couple little flaws up on the top here, a couple of scratches. Some have been touched up, but there's a couple of scratches on the top here. Yeah, one little flaw here. You know, your little, like these, if you took unloosen this windshield, you could replace that seal there. Let's see, we got the custom coach built. Yeah, Drotz is the coach builder that actually built the D-type. That's what they call the D. Convertible D. I think they built like 1,800 originals. But like the door, really solid. The latches are nice. All the trim's nice. This hubcap's got a little bit of like on the chrome, it's like a little pitting, I'd say. I don't know. You can buy these caps new. They literally just buy new caps and you fix that problem. This back's really nice. The seals on this is a little dry rotted, but you can buy these seals. They're literally like, you can buy this go to the Porsche. There's like a couple Porsche. Oh, I can't think of the name. I just bought parts from two of the places for some of my real ones. Stuttgart or something like that. Stuttered, I think it's Stuttered, yeah. It's like literally like all the Porsche parts is original Porsche parts interchange, so. Everything else is real nice here. You got your door locks, so you can actually lock this thing. A couple of chips on the edges. You can get that door closes really nicely. The rest of the caps are really nice. What's this? There's a little scratch there. This got a little not bad as the other cap, but if you're gonna buy some, I'd probably buy two, or you leave it. I mean, honestly, like with that little patina, it's not so perfect where some people would like it's not too perfect where you just bought a replica, you know, and it's all brand new. Like actually seeing that like patina stuff kind of gives that original look, which I would honestly leave it and just that's the way it is. So it shows like you don't have a perfect car. Open the door here, very nicely finished off. You can see the Intermechanica sticker there. Interior is done, it's in vinyl, but it's all really nice. These are like sports style seats. It's got seat belts. It's got video gauges with that. It's probably the biggest giveaway, those gauges in the radio, honestly. I'd probably, honestly, if I were doing, I'd probably upgrade the Porsche gauges and the vintage looking radio, but this thing was done years ago. I think this probably done in the 80s, I'm guessing. We're selling to rack 50,000 miles on one of these. Like either they drove it every day or it's been around for a while, but that's actually a good thing to know it's in good shape mechanically. So we're on camera number 2 because it's so hot out today. So here's the engine. Like I say, I'll get the specs, but this thing's like pretty decked out, like chromed out engine. And it's pretty built. I mean, it got power, and I know the guy spent a bunch of money on it recently. Like all this stuff is like custom. It's not an ordinary VW, that's for sure. So I'll have more pictures of all that stuff. And like fixing this thing is literally, you're fixing a VW bug. So this should have a one of those spring, like not fucking springs, gas shocks. It is not there. You have to find the right size. So this is your hood holder for the moment. But your speakers here, they an old school, like, I don't know what that does, honestly. It's like an AM/FM thing. But you got your battery here, and then underneath here, you got the gas tank. So you just pop this to fill the gas tank up. Oh, here, the gas shock would go from here to here. So you just gotta measure it and find the right one. And next, we'll take it for a spin. So next, we're gonna take it for a spin. Fires right up. It's got like a pretty wild engine and exhaust and stuff, as you saw. You didn't see the exhaust, but the nice exhaust. Horn works, lights all work. I don't know what half these buttons do. Your wipers work. You got your cigarette lighter and then like accessory. Radio, I don't know. I never really played with it. It's got the speakers and everything. It might have something to do with the other box that'd be turned on. So radio is gonna be a question mark, but I'd replace it anyways. Put like a Bluetooth or a nice classy looking one in there, if for me. Got some get up and go for a little, and it's solid. Like we just were a bump, and usually like these replicas, you'd like be rattling and shit, and it's like this thing's really solid. That's why it surprised me. Yeah, you get that exhaust. All the gauges work. Steering's nice and tight. Brakes stop good. So I know this guy just had this thing mechanically gone through, so I don't know like if it's the exhaust or what that's popping, if it needs a little like tune-up, adjustment. I'm not sure, I'm not a mechanic. But it, I don't know, you can use your own judgment there. But shift's good, clutch is good. If you, so I do these videos so you know what you're buying. If you want to come look at it yourself, you're more than welcome to. The car is right here in Scottsdale here. Otherwise, I can help get it shipped anywhere in the country or in the world even. As far as, what else? I'm getting something. I can't remember what it is. Whatever, any more questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them for you. I'm available by any way possible. And that is it. And like I say, this car came from a friend of a friend. He had like a little collection of cars. That's why I got this. So if you have a car you're looking to sell or a collection, I'm always buying. But other than that, remember, bid on it.